there, first things first, my name's Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Gotta watch my cat because you can kind of curious about the downstairs area. So, as I said before, that we're going to be doing some black paint products against our screens. I mean, come on, we've done 18 certifies. We've done over 18 certifies. We've done ultra short throw screens. We've done just about everything against our product. But yet, I have yet to see one demonstration by Crow displaying his product versus, hey, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be up there. Sorry about that. My cat just got himself in some trouble. Go somewhere right now. Let's go. Go somewhere now. Go somewhere right now. Caught him on top of the counter. Not supposed to be up there. Let's go. Go somewhere right now. Sorry I had to be interrupted by that. He knows better than that. Go somewhere right now. Go. Go somewhere right now. So anyway, as I said before I got really interrupted by the cat doing something he's not supposed to do, this one is going to say shut from now on. Your test on your products versus gray screen paint mixes versus the Digital One Crystal Screen Paint versus the gray screen paint products that we posted. None of them been done. You have not been able to back your product. This will be now number, how many have we done so far? Maybe it's about 10 or 11, maybe 10 or 11. So, as I said before, when it comes to the Phantom, which you claim you can do the same thing with a Phantom, and you can't. Phantoms don't match black paint. Told you that. Don't match black paint in any way whatsoever. So where you failed in your demonstration, and now you're going to have to back this up, buddy, by a lot. Because like I said, anytime we come to do something like this, that means you're going to have to be able to back your product up. Which means now we're going to post your fraud videos to the Digital One Crystal Screen Paint site. And they'll be posted over to the Digital One product, giving the customers the option of whether to buy your product or make our product for free. Because at the end of the day, you can't back your product at all, period. So I went into Lowe's and I got something darker than Dynasty. Now, let me show you something right here. This right here, move my LED lights out of the way. Get all my stuff over here, my hardware for my screen. This right here is a black paint called Domino. This is a black paint over here called Black Knight Imperial. I think it's Imperial. I think that's what it is. Ultra, right? These are very dark screen paints. Not projection screen paints or dark paints, right? So instead of me doing the one as you did in your demonstration with the Dynasty, which I saw the Dynasty is actually not even black. It's kind of a dark gray. That's what it pretty much is, but it's not black. These are actually black. So we have right here, this is our product right here under our final. This right here is the one we use to test our products on. This is one of the blackest paints we could find to test against our screens. Make sure I got something here for my countertop here. And as I said before, you know, you have to be to back your product at 100%. Now, instead of these individuals going in and backing their products, instead, they're trying to find fault in ours, which you're not going to find fault in mine. You're not. Nice try, but you're not going to find fault in my product. What you're going to have to do now is you're going to have to back your product up even more. So now, not only do we want all the Digital One Crystal Screen Paints made live, the products that we made using your black and white video done live, which we know you're not going to do because you can't back your product, but we want to see bed sheets because I'm curious how close would a gray bed sheet come to matching your screen paint. And I think it would come extremely close. So like I said, I'm going to put an order in for a couple of your screen paints. We'll get them down here and we'll get some bed sheets and we'll see what matches up. And we'll also test them against the Digital One Crystal Screen Paint. So this one right here is called Domino. I think this one's called Domino. Yes, it's the Domino right there. That's the color of that one. As you can see, the paint we used in our test demonstration is darker than the Domino. This one right here, got my hand right. This one's called, let me see. This is called, that focus right here, Black of Night. Yeah, Black of Night Interior. So that one right there, that's the color of that one. So we got 3 black products right here. Jamie, you're going to have to back your product up, buddy. This will be number 13. So I got 3 different black paints on my screen. This one, and that one. Now, I talked to somebody over there and found out, like I said, the Dynasty is not exactly black. It's kind of a dark gray, but not black at all, period. comes off of a really kind of a dark charcoal color. So you failed there in a demonstration. But I am looking forward to you, basically, if you ever get your hands on a real Phantom, to do these tests also too on the products you claim that are Phantoms. You should be able to put them side by side next to black paint and do the whole white level test, which you didn't do at all, period. Which I find interesting, showing that you don't have a Phantom at all, period, or a Phoenix at all, period. But since we're going to do these tests today and have some fun with this, we suggest that now you're going to have to do the demonstrations, or like I said, I'll buy your products, bring them over here, and we'll do the tests ourselves, because you seem to be running away from these tests. I don't know what the problem is. All right, so this one right here, as you can see, this is the one we use in our demonstrations. It's actually darker than all three of these together, actually all two of these together. This is the one we use when we actually paint against our screens. Let me move my projector over here on this side. And let me get this piece right here. I think I made a larger box for that one. We already have these two already painted up on sample sheets downstairs below. And what we do is we show off a white level, because Phantoms can produce the highest white level of any black screen out there in the market. So we're going to paint this one again. Crow, this will be us doing this again, because we've done this multiple times. When you have not done one video yet of your product in black and white paint. And at the end of the day, as I said before, that's what his product is. His product is black and white paint. That's what it is, because he can't back it up. Now, you see how dark the screen's coming up? See how it's not coming up gray? This is actual black paint. Not like the gray paint. I don't know why you had your supposed to be gray, or what it's supposed to be. I don't know what that was supposed to be. This is actual black paint. Now, as for Part A, we haven't received any email from him yet. So we went to PayPal, because we figured I'm not going to wait 7 days. He's not going to go in and basically go in and do the order. We got no email confirmation, nothing at all. He's ignoring it. We did email him several times. He has not responded back. So because of that, we can clearly see that he is not going to ship our product out. He's just going to ignore it. So we already went into PayPal and filed a complaint. So you have until 10 days to have my merchandise here. As I said before, I'm not interested in the money, don't want it. I'd rather have the merchandise instead. But just to make sure we quicken the time so you can't sit on it, we already filed a complaint against you already. So either you make the paint, send it to us so we can have it here. Because at the end of the day, I don't want the $160 back. I want the product. This will give you a chance to realize that we're not playing with you. So we escalated already. It's already done. So you have 10 days to have that merchandise here and delivered. If not, this is going to go against you on your website that you deliver to your customers. You don't want that kind of publicity. So I would suggest you get the paint to us, or whatever excuse you're going to use, but it better be something. And it better be fast. As for you, Crow, this is for you. So yeah, so went out and spent a little money. We got some black paints here. We got different ones here. This is a different color. This is a different color. Just to show you that we can use multiple color black paints on our screens, and they still can't match the white level, including black fabric and everything else. So I'm suggesting I'm going to give you an option here. If you don't do these tests, it's a shame I got to do this. I got to force you to do tests. And that's a shame you can't even back your own product. We'll buy all your screen paints. I'll make sure I get a buyer from each one to buy your products and bring them down here. And we'll spend a day doing the tests ourselves. All right? We'll do one unboxing after the next. Because it doesn't make any sense that we have come on here. We've done this about 13 times already on so many different levels, and you still haven't done one demonstration back in your product. Now, as of today, I'm already launching your fraud videos onto the Digital One site. There's a blacklist on that site also too, being set up, warning people not to buy your product because you have not been able to back your product. Your product is fraud, and it is. Until you back up your product on black and white paint, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Black and white paint. And they can make the Digital One crystal screen paint for free. Let's put this downstairs. Is my stand downstairs? I think it is. Trying to get my door open. Here we go. Now, because our screens, I told you about black screens having an issue with white light, right? Especially, they don't perform well in well-lit environments. Our screen would dominate them easy with the lights on because our screens can generate white light. So to give them an option, give them a chance, we did this in the dark. There you go, Crow. That right there is the 2 screen paints we have on the table we painted. This right here is the acoustic blackout cloth without the coating. Without the coating, it can't pull white light. That right there is speaker material. Yeah, told you. See, our product pulls the highest white light. And this right here, being the paint screen we just painted a few minutes ago, but you want to give it some time to dry. But I'm gonna lay that right there because I don't want that jacking up my screen. Yeah, and that product right there is darker than all of these. That's the darkest one we can actually get our hands on. That's darker than these two. Phantoms pull the highest white level on any surface, on any black screen, no matter if you change it up. So we got one that's actually called Night. What's it called? Night, something Night. The other one is called Domino, and the one at the bottom right there, guess what the name of it? It's called Crow. Oops, that one fell off. But it's called Crow. That's the name of it. That's literally the name of the paint. It's called Crow. It's a black paint called Crow. House paint. Now, as I told you before, and what you don't understand, because, you know, like I said, your intelligence level only goes but so far, that black screens have issues with pulling up white light in fully lit environments because they have a hard enough trying to generate white light as it is. Very hard time. So that's why we give them an equal chance to do this with the lights out, with a 4,000 lumen projector. And as you can see, our screen pulls the dominant white level. Now, as I said before, you got a lot of testing to do now. See, I can come in here and back my product up. That's what I was out doing today. I went out and picked up the hardware for my screens and some other stuff. Did some shopping, bought a few things. And I thought, you know, let's go pop over and pick up some black paint while we're at it. So since I can come in here and do this demonstration so easy on live, we want to see your demonstration of your product versus gray paint. You thought that you could just go in and just grab any kind of black paint and try to mimic our screen paint? I hate to call somebody stupid, but come on, man, you can't be that dumb. You didn't see that demonstration of that screen paint displayed against, they literally displayed against, oh, let's make a screen paint mix. Let's make a black mix. Let's mix all of these together and make one mix. Oh, we got to do that. Hold on, let me grab my camera. We're going to do that one too. Is my stand downstairs or is it upstairs? I don't know, let's just stand over there. We're going to do something really interesting. All right. We're going to make a special blend called Mega Black Mix 4012. Just to show you how amazing our product is. Now, as I said before, you know, this individual can't back his product. He can't back his product as being not black and white paint, because at the end of the day, like I told you, you know, his product comes up matching black and white paint. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go even extreme because I like to go way outside the box when I do my demonstrations. Let's mix all three of these together. And let's see if they come close to even matching our screen. Now, we did 3 different black paints. We did one that was Domino. One of them was called Night. It's called Night something. It had a weird name to it. Let me see. What's this one right here? This one is Black of Night. This is Black of Night. That's Domino. All right. And this one right here is the black paint that we use called Crow. It's an actual black paint called Crow. So we're going to mix all these together and we're going to make one ultra black paint. All right. So let's pour this one in here. See if we get the camera up here because I want y'all to see this. Now, like I said, when we test our products, we have to make sure, like I said, at the end of the day, that our products are not going to match black paint. And these are why these tests are very important. Now, the same way we do these tests is the same way that we expect for Crow, who makes these accusations that his product's not black and white paint, to be the back of his product. And he has not been able to do that yet. And when I went on his page, there were no demonstrations of him doing any form of testing of showing his product versus bare versus silver screen with a couple black teaspoons in it. Nothing like that at all. Nothing of our ingredients, nothing of the ingredients we made using his product and his tutorial videos, nothing. Which shows you at the end of the day, if he can't back the product, don't buy it. Because at the end of the day, you're buying just that black and white paint. That's what you're buying. Now, the $1 million question is, can you back the product? We made our own black screen paint products. So this time in this demonstration, we're going to mix all the black paints together. We got one. Each one of them have a different color to them. And we're going to match them. We're going to put them all together and make one big ultra black paint. So let's grab this one right here. Put some of that in there. All right, let's grab some of this right here. Put there and there. See, Crow? See, I can do this. Not only can I come in and buy 2 different gallons of black paint, and then we got 3 all together. I can mix them all together and make one super black paint and put this against our screen. Can you do this demonstration, Crow? Can you take our Digital One Crystal screen paint and put it against your product? Can you take bare silver screen, mix it with black paint, and put it against your product? You can't do that, can you? I told you be careful about doing demonstrations like this. Is going to blow up in your face. All right, so let's get our products here. Right there. Take this one over here. There we go. Got our ultra black paint here. Ultra black paint! Here. Here. Got it over here. Now, I told you that screen paint that we chose, I told you in the demonstration that the paint that we're using in our demonstration It's darker than the screen paint that you were showing off in the demonstration. Do you see the color of this? This is the screen paint we use to test against our black screens. See how dark it is? It's darker than all of these. So the screen paint that was painting on my screen, you know, mixing with paint, doing all that crazy stuff against my screen, that's the color of it. It is literally darker than the black screen paint products we bought, not screen paint, sorry, black paints we bought here. I had to put over top the sink because we got better lighting in here, and that way you can see exactly the different colors. This is how dark the screen was that I was painting over into the demonstration for the Phantom. I'm going to post that below so you can check that out. This is actually darker than the screen paint that you displayed in your video demonstration. Now, I'm going to say this again. Stop worrying about what we do over here and do your tests, because you're so bent on trying to show people that you can make our products. You can't make our products at all. Period. You can't even make your own product correctly. So, doing demonstrations trying to show that your product, at the end of the day, that our product matches black paint, sorry buddy, ain't gonna work. As I said before, we've done the test on our products. That's how we know our product doesn't match black paint, because we've done the tests already. You, on the other hand, you haven't done any tests at all. So guess what, buddy? Get to cracking. You got a lot of testing to do, because next week the bed sheets get here and we start ordering your product in one by one. We'll have every last one of your products off the shopping cart. We'll have them down here, and we'll show people at the end of the day that Digital One Crystal Screen Paint matches your product the same way, and they can do it for free. And those videos will be posted to every single site that we have, including the fraud site. You asked for it, you got it. Oh, I forgot. We're upstairs. We're going to make the Mega Black Mix. Mega Black Mix. Right there. Mega Black Mix. This right here is going to be all the black paints that I just got today. All mixed together. All combinated in one big ultra black screen versus Phantom technology. So let's see if we can match the screen. Shake it up. I'm going to need me another surface for this too. Man, you way behind. We're already like, what, 13, 14 in? Where are your test demonstrations yet? But like I said, don't worry about it. If you won't do it, we'll do it for you. We'll get your product down here. We'll put it against Digital One Crystal Screen Paint. And then we'll show the customers why. Number one, 100% why you don't want to pay $80 for this. Make it for free. My black paint down here. See, Crow, what you got to understand is the difference of you going on and trying to do a demonstration of trying to say, hey, look, these are his products. You can't back it up. We can come on here and say your product is black and white paint because you haven't done the test yet. You still haven't backed it up. Digital One Crystal Screen Paint matches your product. You haven't done those tests yet, so you can't back it up. So at the end of the day, there's nothing you can really say. You can make all the black products you want and say, hey, look, it's the same thing as our product. At the end of the day, we can display a screen that can produce higher white levels, even higher than fabric. Now, as you see, this is black fabric next to my screen. How would Crow's paint react to a gray bed sheet? Multiple shades of gray bed sheets. Could you get the same image? Well, we're going to find that out pretty soon, because we asked him to do the demonstrations, and he hasn't done them yet. Oh, well. So let's see if this Mega Black Mix can match our screen technology. Now, remember when I told you when he was painting that so-called black paint down? That's a charcoal. That's an actual dark charcoal. That's what it is. It's not black. I told you that the paint that we use in the demonstration, the right on the screen, it's actually darker than this screen. Yep, it's darker than this screen. Actually darker. Yep. When I get done with you, nobody, look at it. We got Partey already. His shopping carts are locked. He's done. He ain't selling no more paint. He ain't selling no more paint. He's done. He knows if you open up that shopping cart, his product is going to be bought out, and I'm going to go put up against a 38. You know what he thought he's going to do to it. He's already scared. He hasn't responded back to any of our emails. We sent them 4 emails a day. On update on shipping, no response back at all, period. So now his shopping carts are all closed. They're going to remain that way for a very long time. Because if he opens them up, he's going to have a big bad wolf at his front door, and he ain't want that. So that shopping cart's going to stay shut. As for Crow, well, we already know the story behind that. Cancel King, can't back his products up. At the end of the day, they are black and white paint. All right, let's get over here and put our paint down. This right here is called the Mega Black Mix because we mixed all 3 of the paints. We got the other one upstairs, but all 3 of the paints together to make one mega mix. Mega mix. To put against our black screens. So let's paint this one in. This is actually dark, didn't it? How many black paints did I use? Now, mind you, Crow, you only used 1. I'm using 3 combined together. 3 against my screen, including fabric. And you still have not done your demonstrations yet. What's the holdup? Why is it taking you so long to prove that your product is not black and white paint? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with it? I'm going to start emailing your customers. I'm going to start sending them out the free ingredients. I think everybody should have the free ingredients on the black and white paint because Crow can't back up his product. Why should you hand him over money when he can't back it up? So you said Dynasty matches our product? Good luck. Yeah, no black paint matches this. We even made when it's darker than the Dynasty. Look at this. Look how dark this is. Look how dark this is. Mega. And I don't know if it's even worse, the fact that we have a digital crystal screen paint or there's a tutorial video if you're making black and white paint that matches your product. We're going to make that a challenge for tomorrow. The challenge for tomorrow is to make the products that we have and see if you can match it against Crow's product. And one of the things you failed to do, if you claimed you had a Phantom, right, or close to a Phantom, or you could make a Phantom, where's this test at? Because that's one of the biggest, that's the test we have under the Phantoms. They don't match black paint or fabric or anything. Where's that test at? Oh, you didn't do it. Why? It wouldn't have worked? I wonder why. Okay. Well, like I said, your penalty for the day is we launch your tutorial video right onto the Facebook page of our Digital One Crystal Screen Paint site. It's going to be on there today. So customers can see whoever goes in to pick up that paint that you made your product out of black and white paint. And they'll go and look at the ingredients and they'll see the ingredients is black and white paint. Next, tomorrow, we'll put the side-by-side demonstrations of the products of us making your products using your tutorial video. So let's let this dry. Now, while our mega mix dries, for those you don't know, I went to Lowe's and I picked up 3 different dark black products. Way darker than the Dynasty. Dynasty, sorry people, is charcoal. Dark charcoal. That's what it is. You got a thing for dark charcoal. This one right here is Domino, and this one's called Imperial City Night, but that's what it is. So we got 2 different dark products here. Then we took the one that we use in our demonstration, which is much darker than these right here, and we did the demonstration, and no, it doesn't pop up. Now we mixed all of them together to make the ultimate mega black mix. And see if this will work against our product. Mind you, we've already done this with white paint and all that other nonsense. Doesn't match up. And let's see how long it takes Crow to do those demonstrations. You think he's going to do them? I don't think he's going to do them. We're going to have to get the products down here, unbox them for everybody, do the bed sheets. I'm curious about the bed sheets. Did a lot of I think a bed sheet would match his product. You think a bed sheet would match our product? It ain't matching? Okay, I was wondering. I was just going to pull the camera back from it, so I was wondering. All right, let's let that dry right there. Right there, right there. Now, because I told you I was going to do the demo. You think I was going to back down from this? Are you kidding me? Come on. I love to do tests. You know that. Jamie, you should know I was going to do these tests, you know? It's easy for us because we're used to doing these tests. You, on the other hand, you're afraid to do them. You're supposed to do them a long time ago. Last month. You're supposed to be doing these tests on his products. Now you can't. What's the point if you go out and spend giving him $80? Can he back his product up? Judging by when he went to his channel yesterday, there were no videos in there of him doing any products on great paints. So now, let's venture over into some other things. What about great chalk paint? Well, I want the bed sheets. I definitely want to try the bed sheets. I think the bed sheets are going to come up looking great. And that'll be good too with the digital. We're gonna do the digital one crystal screen paint and great screens too. Because at the end of the day, like I said, you know, some people may not want to paint. You might want to just take a bed sheet and throw it up there and go, wow, I got the same thing. That's what you might want to do. This is the paint that we use to test our screens on. You see how dark that paint is? That paint is darker than the 3 paints we just purchased over at Lowe's. This screen paint right here is the one that I used that I painted into my screen when I displayed Kent. It came up in, our screen came up in white and Kent, this came up in black. There you go. There you go. So as you can see, I'm already getting ready to prep for the levitating screen. We got lumber on the floor. I thought about something. So I thought I was going to do the bed sheet and the back to cover that up to get the white light to reflect more. But I remembered that I have a 135-inch Elite screen surface. There you go. Covered up nicely. So we're going to start working on that. I'm going to cut my pieces, watch a little TV, get something to eat, get my pieces cut. I got to paint my radiator first because that's going to be painted back to bone white. And then we'll start working on the screen right here. Now this time I went and got myself some good lumber. This time, oh, it's pricey, about $13 a pop, but it's definitely worth it. You know, sometimes you get that cheaper stuff, you get knot holes in it and all kinds of stuff, but you know. Okay, let's go upstairs and let's post this video to the new site. It's a penalty. You got to pay the penalty, man. I'm sorry, but you have to go through it. This is going to out you as a fraud. Do you have any idea how many people hit my first digital site? Next time, back up your products. Don't do fake demonstrations on YouTube. Stop doing that nonsense. Every time you do one of these, you pay for it. What do you think? I'm not going to come on? When you do stuff like this, what do you think? In the back of my mind, I'm going to go, oh my goodness, he figured out our secret. We can't sell screen paint anymore. No, dumb. The first thing that pops into my head is, let's go to Lowe's. Let's pick up as much black paint as we can, and let's challenge this bad boy. Let's get this in. That's what goes through my head at the end of the day. So when I was down at Lowe's, I was like, what's blacker than that Dynasty, that Black Dynasty? I said, Black Dynasty isn't black. It's dark charcoal. That's why when you was painting the screen out, your shorts were darker. That paint I had downstairs, that's black paint, but a different shade of black paint. The one you see in that container, it's called Crow. That's the name of it. That's why we bought it, because it was funny. It's named Crow. The other two, they're dark, but different shades. So we put those against the screen, our screen pulls the highest white level. Now we're going to mix all those together, let that dry, throw that against the screen, and my screen's still going to pull the highest white level. We got fabric laying against the screen, still pulls the highest white level. Got a blackout cloth screen laying against it, still pulls the highest white level. But yet, not one demonstration of your product versus bare silver screen. Heck, you could just take bare silver screen and just drop 4 tablespoons of black in that. Do the demonstration. That's all you got to do. Can't do that because it's going to match. You know that. It's going to match your product, and there's no way you're going to be able to explain that on camera. It's too much of an impossible task. That's what my buddy said. You just gave that man a task that he can't complete. It's an impossible task. Like I said, he's got to make it live. So a person who's used to cutting corners and doing sneaky stuff is always scheming to try to figure a way around things. There's no way for you to get around this at all. Everybody has the ingredients. You have to make the ingredients live so everybody can see, like a cooking show. Rachel Ray, you know, something like that, you know what I mean? Gordon Ramsay. You got to make it live so everybody can see what you're putting in there. So you can't cheat. You can't put black paint in and make it darker than what it's supposed to be. You can't do any of that because the recipe is not secret. It's out. Everybody can see it. So you go in there and he does this demonstration and it matches by just a smidgen. That's it. That's it already. I even had a couple of your customers contact me. Did you know that? Your customers contact me from time to time? Oh, yeah, they do. Yes, they do. See, it raises curiosity why you're not doing it, why you're fighting so hard to not do these demonstrations. Let's go over to, let me see. Gave you options, gave you too many options to count. So where's this land you guys at? You come across, you both attack me, right? Try to tear down my business, and what happens to you in the end? We got one person who can't back his product, and at the end of the year, nobody will touch your stuff when we get done with it, because you can't back your product with black and white paint. You even have a video showing you making a black and white paint product. So, and then we had tons of cancellations from you showing that you can't back your product, emails from you basically telling us to buy the product. Yeah, this doesn't look good for you at all. Period. It's really bad for you. It looks like you're a person who cannot back his product and cannot support his product. And we're even daring your customers to make the product and post videos. We're looking for those too. Oh, we're hunting for your customer videos. We're looking to see how many did that side by side. I guarantee it, quite a few of them did it, but I guarantee they're not going to post it. Like I said, they did it out of spite to prove me wrong. That's what they did. That's what we're hoping for, that you do it out of spite to prove me wrong. But that reality kicked in, didn't it? Then we got Partey, who talked all this trash. We wanted to go order his product. He's scared to send the product now. Called me up on the phone, carrying on, insulting me, trying to insult me or trying to get me upset. Didn't work, buddy. I don't work that way. I told you at the end of the day, I extended you an olive branch, gave you a chance to go about your business. You mentioned my company's name. You mentioned my product. What did I do? Went and bought your product. I don't got time to be walking around in my backyard talking about, I'll buy this product this week. No, we buy it now and get it down here. That's what we do. You're so terrified, you can't even send me a tracking number. You're so terrified. You don't respond to any of our emails. All day long, we've been emailing you. You didn't respond back to any of them. So we went to PayPal, we filed a complaint against you. Now you got 10 days to get that product on my table or I get my money back on my account, and this is going to look bad on your website. And your website's going to come up as fraud. Because we're going to go to the Better Business Bureau, we're going to file a complaint against you. All right. So the thing about the Better Business Bureau, the longer your company has been in business, the more weight you have. If you have a business that hasn't been around for too long, it comes up sketchy under them. You know that's how it works with them. You know that, right? Yeah. They'll look at how many complaints you had against you in a period of time, so and so, blah, 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 how long you had your website, so and so and so. Yeah, all that comes into accountability. All right, let's go over here. So for. See this right here at the bottom? See that digital and crystal screen print? You didn't know we had. Yeah, we got a site way before the Crystal Edge ever came out. This one was here. So we got some updating to do on here. I got videos to upload, free screen paint for everybody. Boom. Free screen paint for everybody. Boom, 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 boom. Free screen for everybody. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. This paint was off the chain. All y'all paying $80 for this paint, this knockoff paint. Yeah, get the real deal, the real gray mix right there. There you go. Told you, get the real gray mix. Look at this, people reach. My site's already jumping, already jumping, and we haven't even posted it yet. We just make an announcement and this is going to pop on the site. Do you have any idea how many followers I have that run on this site right now, back and forth for business contracts and stuff? Once we jump this on here, yeah. Try to give you a chance. Try to give you a chance. Try to give you a chance. You wouldn't take it. You got the best product. Yeah. Yeah, you about to be. Gave you that opportunity. You didn't take it. I told you to make your screen paints, and you didn't take it. Oh, here we go. We're giving them opportunities. He had opportunities to test it. He had plenty of opportunities. These are tests, as I said before, at the end of the day, no one should ever have to ask you to do. You should have done these automatically. Should have done these automatically. This is what you should have did. Should have did these automatically from the door. We need let me see. No, I need I need what you call. We need the link. I want the link. Got the link up there. Links up there. Something pretty okay. I need. We made the paints. Where are we at? Right here. You doing dumb videos talking about, oh, we can make this product. No, you can't make jack at all, period. I told you, if you think you can make the Phantom and Phoenix, post the ingredients. I'll make it. I'll put it against my own screen. I can go to Home Depot and I can basically buy two different forms of black paint, mix that together, and none of that's going to match my product. You, at the end of the day, you can't even basically match a product to a simple 4 tablespoons of black paint. That tells a lot about you at the end of the day. That's our product with black paint versus black paint. We did that one already. So you're going to have people asking you now, why should I buy your product? I can make it over here for free. Why is that, Crow? Is your product black and white paint, or is it not black and white paint? Can you tell us?
Everything you could possibly think of, demonstrations that no other companies will do.
Can you back your product up?
You don't have any videos of me making a product for free.
Nope.
Or none of them. I don't cancel out my orders. Only you do. At the end of the day, I put everything out in the open for everybody else to see. If somebody says my product is black paint, I can come out here, take black paint, and I can cut my product is not black paint.
Is a man not preaching to what? Am I doing that right now? We're doing that right now.
Buddy boy, you need to go into a demonstration showing different multiple shades of gray next to your product and showing a huge difference. Because at the end of the day, somebody's going to claim your product to be black and white paint because of the YouTube video. They do nothing about it. Instead of that, he basically attacked us, came at us, and said, yeah, this product's black, you can't say it's so and so it is. All right, whatever. I wish you did that demonstration now. Now you got something. How the ones that thing got a label on it? Have you done any tests on it? Any certified tests? Ultra short throw test which certifies, long throw which certifies, low rooms which certifies, distance throw which certified. None of those? White level demonstration test, contrast demonstration test, ambient light rejection demonstration test. Any of those? No. You just make some paint, there's one demonstration, puts a label on it, it's done. That's it. Now getting scammed again.
Yeah, where's your where are your tests at the end of the day? Where are they?
I'm just showing you what you got.
Where are your tests at the end of the day?
All right, we got the UV already on.
Oh yeah, that's another reason. Why the freak are you selling a UV paint? Because the UV paint at the end of the day, we made that. That's basically just reversal. That's easy to do.
Now we have the Metallica and we have the personal. Color change out demonstration.
Again, you can't say anything about that. You know why? Where's your demonstrations back in your product showing that this is not true? We gave you plenty enough time. That's why we waited. We could have posted this a long time ago. This is why I waited in an additional 4 weeks to give you plenty enough time to back this up. That's why we asked you multiple times, hey, look, can you show a demonstration of your product, so and so and so? So it took you forever. You haven't even done the test yet. Guess what? Fair game. That's fair game now. That's why we got a website. It's fair game.
Colonel, by the way, your whole Nightwing Destiny screen paint, if I get one glance at that, I can tell what's in it right from the door. And I guarantee you, black and white paint. I wouldn't buy any black paint from them until you get a demonstration of the black paint test. You're going to need that one.
Welcome to the blacklist, Crow. You just ended up on it today. Warning customers, do not buy from you. Your product is black and white painted in the day. They're being scammed. We got videos to back you up. Back it up.
That's all you had to do to make that black paint. That's all I had to do to make your product.
Let's go over and let's grab that other video too. Where's it? We got the links on this one. Yeah, I forgot. All the links will be dropped in here too. So automatically, when they click on this, they'll have access to every single link we dropped. Here we go right there. I need to go and edit. I need to get this one right here too. This is why we gave you all that time. We gave you a ton of time to go in and do the demonstrations, which you refused to do. So you can't say that we did this at the spur of the moment, because we didn't. We gave you plenty of time. Now you go on the blacklist for fraud. At the end of the day, like I said, if anyone's going to sit there and say, oh, your product is black, well, we can back that up. We're doing that right now again. And we'll post all our links right here so people can watch our demonstrations on there. But you can't back your product, man. There's your deleted video. Then we can put a challenge out right now. See how Crow, this is your product? That's the video you need to try to find. See if you can find that video. New awesome Metallica Pro Screen Paint Mix. See if you can find it. Go ahead, Google it right now. See if you can find it. I bet you won't find it. I bet you it doesn't even show up anywhere. He deleted it. Now, why would you need to delete a video like that to begin with? Clearly, it had around 27,516 views on it. So it was floating around for quite some time. He doesn't expect for you guys to be too smart at the end of the day. Yeah, and at the day, he treats you guys like you're idiots, and pretty much he expects you. He doesn't want a customer like me. A customer like me would be dangerous. He wants a customer who's naive and doesn't know any better. That's what they want. All right, let's see what else we got on here that we can post on here too. Oh, ingredients, free ingredients for the new website, free screen paint. Let's go. Do we have it on there? I think we have it on here too. For the, no, it should be in here. So one of these, our screen paint mix it to. Here it is. We should have the website here. We have it here. Dark mixes. No, that's the other one. That's with Partey, which for some reason does not seem to want to answer emails for some reason. It's pretty quiet over there. He's probably ranting right now. As of today, we don't care about you ranting, making videos at all. You couldn't back your product up. You couldn't even ship your product out. You couldn't provide tracking numbers on your product. And then right from there, you close your... And we're still trying to figure out how in the world is it possible you had one... Like I said, I've been in and out of your shopping cart for for a month or so, about a month and a half or so. I've been in and out of your shopping cart because people see me going out in the stream, trying to see whether you're going to open up your shopping carts or not. You only had one screen paint available. So you meet me for a month and a half of me bouncing in and out of your site. No one has picked up any of your paints. If you had one, and if you had even one in stock, and if I bought that one in stock, that means I was in your shopping cart for a month and a half and no one picked up anything from your website at all. That's not good at all, period. For a month and a half. So if someone would have came in and bought, and that was the only one you had in stock, let's say it's the only one you had in stock, then that means that I wouldn't be able to get my hands on the paint if he only had one. Now, like I said, we're waiting to get some kind of email excuse that you don't have the ingredients. He's not going to use that because I mentioned it. So he can't use that line by saying that, oh, we don't have the ingredients, because that's not going to work well. Because what if I wasn't that person? What if somebody else that bought it? You're going to tell them you don't have the ingredients either? Or is it just pertain to just me only because I'm the one buying it, going to use it for something else? So that's questionable. Or maybe you had a shopping cart open, just one of them, to collect money and just never give people their money to begin with. And that's questionable also too. So which one is it? Now, we all know you're not going to cancel the order, but you don't want the same fate as Crow. Crow has the fate where basically he said something, couldn't back it up, and it ended up basically doing him a lot of damage. And now at the end of the day, he still can't even match his products. That's even worse than on top of what he's going through right now, because right now your product is considered to be a scam because you can't back it. We can call it whatever we want. You can't back it. So he has to deal with that nonsense. Both of them, man, I'm telling you. Both of you right now at the end of the day, you have hung yourself. I'm not going to be, well, I think I've already kicked out the chair already. We've already done it. Partey website is locked. Why is it locked? Because if he was that terrified to not respond back to the order, if he was that terrified to probably went in, he's probably monitoring the site the entire time like Crow does. He probably went in and put a out of stock on his delivery on there to keep you from going in and buying again. Because one would be enough. If not, he would have responded back by now, and he hasn't responded back at all. If you want, I'll show you my junk mail right now. So yeah, they're both terrified. They ran their mouths, they talked a lot of trash, and that's it. Kind of reminds me of the big dog scenario. You know, you have the two big dogs behind the fence, barking, 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 but the minute you open up the door, you can pet them. That's what you guys are. You mess around with the wrong big dog, not bit your head off. There you go. That's what you dealt with. Keep in mind, I don't take you guys seriously. You know why? I deal with big companies. I have dealt with lawyers with big companies. I've been harassed with big. I'm not going to name the companies who harassed me, but I've been harassed by the big dogs. All right. And if they can't rattle my cage, what the freak do you think you're going to be able to do? At the end of the day, you just went against a bigger dog. That's all. And you lost. So what's this means for Partey? Well, Partey knows if he was terrified and he couldn't give us a simple tracking number or couldn't respond back to us, do you think he's going to open up any more of his shopping carts? All of his shopping carts are going to remain locked, because if they don't, we're going to buy them and bring them over here. The simple fact that you were terrified to even send me an email confirmation or no tracking number whatsoever and completely ignore the entire order altogether clearly shows you have no confidence in your product, and you will not open your shopping carts for no reason whatsoever in fear that we will buy from you. And therefore, your new product that's supposed to be your up-to-date product, your shopping carts will remain locked for good. You're not opening them anymore. So you can consider yourself out of business. Like I said, you should have took the olive branch. I gave you an olive branch. You should have taken it. I told you that I can't go against my own word. And sure enough, I pop on your site. You're going to run your mouth about a phantom walking around on your farm. Well, guess what? This is what you get. All right, let's find that free screen paint link we need for you guys on that one right over there. We got it. Let me see. Get that website in there. We got any one of these. Don't we have these live? Let me see. I had to bring back my old school digital and crystal screen paint to crush you guys. My old school. It's my old paint that we give away for free. That tells you something right there. Our technology is so freaking advanced. We brought back a 7-year-old product and you're afraid of it. A 7-year-old product. Here we go. That back most of this so. Yeah. Here we go. Now, I am going to go back to work, what I usually do, developing outstanding and amazing products, while you two sit there and you deal with your harbors that literally got burnt to the ground and watch every last one of your ships sink slowly into the abyss. That's what you get for playing around with a big dog. Next time, mind your own business. I don't even have to touch you from here in order to basically damage your product. I can do it with my technology on my end with no problem whatsoever. Next time, I'll reverse engineer your stuff. I'll make it better than what it is, and I'll give it away for free. But wait. I'm not done yet, Crow. I'm still going to buy your product. It's still coming down here. Every last one of them are going to be down here. You still have to learn your lesson. Mind your own business. So how did that go with that trying to make our product? We still got the other demonstration to do downstairs. Let's post this one right here. Free paint for everybody. And for those of you who already have this product, if you feel that I am wrong, do you feel that you can prove me wrong? Make it. Post your demonstration. And if you have managed not to put your hand through a wall or throw something through a window, congratulations. You have passed the anger management test. Now, I don't know what's going to hurt you more. The fact that every time when you turn on your projector that you're going to be constantly reminded by you got cheated and scammed, or the fact of watching Crow smile on camera right in your face as he got your money and you can't get it back. There you go. How far does this site go back? Quite a bit. Oh, live customer demonstration right here, live. Stucco on projection screen at a customer's home. Wallpaper projection screens. Oh, that was fun. All right, I'm gonna go pop over to, we're out of here. This is all set up. We're gonna put this link also too on Digital One site. We got that other paint coming out for those of you who are interested in the ultra light mix. The ultra light mix. Now I gave you the ingredients. I'm gonna give the ingredients again for you. You take 1 quart of white paint, doesn't make a difference. Bears 1050, I don't make a difference at all, period. You put in 1 tablespoon of black paint. You put in 10 tablespoons of silver. I would suggest putting silver glitter. I wouldn't put gold in it. Mix well and paint. There you go. Contrast levels aren't going to be somewhat great, but better with the lights out because the stuff's better, but your white levels are going to be tremendous. So there you go. That Cinemax, that'll blow that out of the water with no problem. Oh yeah, that's Partay's product. We made it, posted, put it up there too. Yep. My so-called mix. This is when we used to do projectors. Wallpaper screens. Look at that. That's a 720p projector. Hallelujah. Yeah, you got to do y'all. They don't do the test. They never do. Let's come out of here. Let's go into Crystal Ridge. I've been here in a bit. I got to post some new stuff on here too. We're going to be doing a levitating screen over here. All right, I got you. I know I am over here. Here we go. Ooh, they like that freaking whatchamacallit. That acoustic is a beast. Yeah, we're gonna have one. I got acoustic got to be done tomorrow. I ain't get the time right now. We got too much. I just dropped off orders at the post office. So those of you who basically put orders in, y'all numbers are already scanned. So we're doing scans from now on. No more drop offs, no more for you guys. So everything's being scanned right from the door. So you're good to go. Everything's been done right from the door, so you're good to go. That's showing our products. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, hold on. What's the Phantom? You got it, buddy. He's coming. With the Phantom. See, at the end of the day, you can do all the dinky fake demonstrations all day long. People don't trust you anymore. Your word ain't worth jack no more. It is not worth nothing. You can't, like I said, at the end of the day, you can't back your products. So your word ain't worth jack. Your followers that follow you, at the end of the day, they looked at as sheep. And they be in the forum sites that we're on, that's how we look at them, as sheep. They don't know any better. They're sitting there getting scammed every day. And there's a product right there that does the exact same thing your product does. And you can't even back that up. So we know that they're just sheep at the end of the day. Nobody comments on you. I've seen Partay's page on Facebook. Nobody comments on your stuff. Outside technology. Boom. That was that screen. Remember, Partay, this is the screen that you said was a fail in your review. Yeah, that's it outside right now. Oh, this is the demonstration you did also too on your channel. You said that my product was a fail. You was pointing out all the mistakes. Yeah. Engaging 27. That's 27 at $329 a gallon. You add it up. Out of that, even if we get about 10 of those, you think about it. Going to put my like response on my customers are responding back. Oh, same technology. You said it was a fail. Here it is again, right here. You said it was a fail, right? That's what you said in your review, right? It's a fail, right? You know, under your expert opinion, it's a fail. $140, displaying why you don't deal with gray screens, because they can't see freaking color. Look at how bad that is. Can't even see color. I gotta put this on here for these guys right here. Get them likes on there. Get them likes in there. Get them likes in there. All right, that screen should be great. I need to be downstairs. Get this done because I got stuff to do. Yeah, that's the same review you put in time about. Oh, fail. Yeah, ain't nobody paying attention to you too. Ain't nobody paying. You like DOD and Dino. What was the two guys from Taco Screen? The two guys from freaking is he in here? Okay, he's not in here. All right. The two guys from freaking Alice in Wonderland. Nobody pay y'all no mind at all. Oh, this is what I'm going to be. I'm not using a white screen today. This is not going to happen. This is actually the white screen. I'm going to finish building my screen. I'm not going to be to spray it tonight, but I'll be to spray it tomorrow. So at least majority of my orders are knocked out. I still got the rest of them to go through today. I got more orders to go through. I got to get this mess cleaned up. Oh, before we go downstairs, this right here is how we're going to hang the screen. And here's one. What's the hardware at? This is the screen right here. We're missing hardware. That's probably hardware in here somewhere. Let me see on this side. We got our lid lights over here, but I'm gonna have to order more. Here we go. this is how we're going to put the screen together, which I need these in here because, yeah, we're putting that together today. I'm going to get this thing sized up. This is how we're going to mount it to the ceiling. Right there. Cheap, right? They don't spend a lot of money. That's going to be a hot screen. I can't wait to finish that. All right, we got a window open in here. It's kind of cool in here, really cool in here. Let's go downstairs and we got on the Mega Mix. Mega Mix. The Mega Mix. We took all the screen paints, we mixed them together, and we made the Mega Mix. All right. Let's see. Now, we're going to do this right here. So the screen, the black screens will have an equal opportunity because they can't generate white light. So they're going to have a hard time trying to generate with the lights on. So we got the Mega Mix right there in the corner. That's Mega Mix. Mega Mix. I need one of them. I'm sorry about that, people. My bad. We need one of them. Them horns. Mega Mix 4000. All right, back it up, buddy. And I'm better not catch you on my countertop again, so you know better than that. Sit on my countertop. Come on, see if you can mind. All right. See, they got a better chance of trying to produce some white light. So let's see what we get with the Mega Mix. This is all the screen paints combined together. Sounds like Captain Planet. Because I am Captain Planet. All the Mega Mixes. So what we did was we took two of the dark black paints we got from Lowe's, and then we took the other dark mix that we have, and dark paint we have, black paint, which I told you was darker than his product, and it's really darker than what we have over here. It's called Crow. Literally, it's the name of it. It's called Crow. Allowed it or not. I want to make sure this is dry because I don't want this thing hitting my screen and being wet and jack my screen. Look at the back of this. It's soaking wet. It's saturated. All right. I need to put this against something. All right, because I got things to do and I can't wait for this thing to dry. So I'm going to put this against another screen. I don't jack with the back of my screen because you know what happens when black paint hits my screen? It messes it up. But let's see if we can do the same thing Crow did. And we can make our own black paint. So we can take any black paint and do the same thing, even though we've done this test over and over and over again. Now, like I said, Jamie, I'm expecting you now because you didn't do the demonstration because we had to come in here and show you, embarrass you again. This is what I'm going to expect from you. We know you're not going to do it. We know you're never going to do it. You're never going to back it up. That's why we already posted to the site. We know you're never going to do this. Now we expect for you to make all the digital and crystal screen paints live on camera, to make the black and white mixture, and we use it on your tutorial video, and the bed sheets, all at the same time. Now, for some reason, it's not pulling that same white level that the Phantom's pulling. Why is that, Crow? I mean, we sat there and we took different forms of black paint. It didn't match. We took fabric. It didn't match. And then we mixed all the paints together. We took the Crow paint. It's not mine. It's a black paint called, it's black house paint called Crow. We took the Crow paint. We took the Domino. And we took the something called Night of the City or whatever it's called. Combined them together. I feel like I want to say, and we are Captain Planets. For some reason, I just want to say it for some reason. But anyway, combine them together to make the darkest mix we can possibly think of and put it against the Phantom and see if any other black servants can pull a white level next to Phantom. Gee whiz. So no, people, at the end of the day, you can't go out and you can't take black paint. You can't mimic a Phantom. One of the mistakes Crow did in the video, number one, the screen he painted out, as I said before, the Dynasty black, it's not black, it's actually a charcoal. That's why his cargo shorts were coming up darker and the handle on the roller was coming up darker than the physical screen itself. Number two, if you say you have a Phantom, then one of the tests that you do next to a Phantom is to paint black paint next to it because they don't match it and show a white level, as I'm doing here. Now, how many times have we done this, people? We've done this, we painted this multiple times live. We did it on Face Live a couple of times. They had a kick out of that one over there. We made our own different versions of black screen paint mixes involving white paint. We've done with just strictly just black paint. We did two different versions of black paint, including another version we have here all together against the screen with the fabric. Then we mixed all of them together to make one super mega black paint. And what we really, and you still haven't done your demonstrations yet. You and Partey are a joke to me. You are at the end of the day. I can come on here, I can develop screen paint just like that, blow out 4 certified projection screens, have it displayed on a massive giant screen, produce amazing levels, use outdated projectors, and at the same time, I could crush your product on the other hand. Again, I warn you to mind your own business. And you don't want to mind your own business. I'm here designing my products, doing my own thing. And because you two are jealous of my work and what I do at the end of the day, I remember one time this joker texted me one time saying, oh, you must think you're God because I can develop screen paint that fast. No, I'm blessed by God. That's why I can do this. But at the end of the day, if you spend more of your time, stop hating on other people's work and put more time into your work, into your demonstrations correctly, then you would have products like this. But you spend more of your time hating on everybody else. It's like the Wile E. Coyote. I got to come out here, destroy you, and go about my day. And that's what I'm going to do. That's what I just did right now. So no, your theory is wrong. All right, get the cracking, Jackson, because you have paint today. I got all this. I got black and white paint upstairs. Oh, we can make screen paint products. Let's thought about that. I got a gallon of black paint upstairs, and we have 2 gallons of black paint, and I got white paint upstairs. So I only need that white paint just to paint my radiator. That's it. We can make more. We can make more black and white screen paints. What shall we make? Let's see. It's going to be free. I'm going to give it to you for free anyway. So let's make some more digital and crystal screen paints and give you more free paint. Because at the end of the day, like I said, it's not going to match our technology, but it's better than a white screen. Oh, I like that slogan. It is better than a white screen. Let's see. Well, now we're going to have to do some unboxings. We're going to make a new, we're not make a new, we'll make a screen paint lineup and we'll basically test it against Crow's new stuff. I'm going to make a phone call. We need some more of that paint. That's what we need. We need more of that paint. Maybe we need more of it. Definitely more of it. Well, here's the mega mix. Mega mix. Wow. I don't know if this is going to hold or not. This is pretty heavy. It may not hold. Let me see. Wow. Mega mix. Not gonna be. I got this dry a little bit in the back, but like I said, I put on here. But yeah, these are all 3 different forms or shades of black. Wow. Please. We're gonna make some more screen paint for free. Give it to my customer. What you see? Now, Crow, what you need to do is don't worry about trying to make our products because you can't make them. Don't worry about that. What you need to worry about at the end of the day is you need to worry about seeing if anybody can make your products at the end of the day. That's what you need to worry about. So you have a heck of a lot of testing to do, but we all know he's not going to do them. He's not going to do them. He's not going to do any of them. Can't back his product, but there's always a digital crystal screen paint out there for you. So, what do you want to do with your extra $85 or $80 at the end of the day? Let's see how many screens that we made to match our product. Let's try to match our product. That's how many we just tested against our screen today, including the fabric. Now, I'm going to leave out of here. I'm going to make one more demonstration, and in that demonstration, we're going to give him a bed sheet challenge. Yes, a bed sheet challenge. So, hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. As I said before, No, 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 no. Like I said, it's so laughable at the end of the day to think that all the tests we do on our products, showing our products, no way in the world, none of these screen paints or fabrics or whatever are going to even come close to matching our technology. Our technology, like I said, time and time again, has been tested, time and time has proved what it can do. And as for the other screen paint mixes out there, Crow and Partey, they have not been able to back up or produce any product that pretty much they can claim not to be black and white paint at the end of the day. As I said before, when it came to Partey's product, I sat there and asked about putting his product against that gray theater wall that he had in his room. And like I said, wouldn't do the demonstration, was never done. Nothing but a bunch of talk. They can't back their products. So save your money. Like I said, if the Digital One Crystal Screen Paint is the product for you, as I said before, then as I said before, this is something that you like, you know what I mean? Then at least we have it for free. You make it for yourself for free at the end of the day. He can't claim it's not because he can't back the product. He can't back his own product. So that's where that stands right there. So let's put these up. Now, since I had plenty of black paint, and I got a lot of black paint, we're going to be using that to making some interesting screens. I don't have a big enough 150 inch. So I may paint one of the 150 inches and convert that into a gray screen paint mix. So we can do demonstrations on the side of why you do not want to go near a gray screen paint mix on a much larger scale. But next demonstration I'm going to be asking for is what is the difference between a gray bed sheet and Crow's screen paint products? What's the difference between the two? Because I'm curious to see what's the difference between a gray screen paint and its products. Or gray sheet. So we're showing our fabric test. We're going to do the fabric test in a few minutes. We're going to come back here and do it again. And we'll show you from there, okay? Gotta go. Be careful about buying. Like I said, at the end of the day, you want to make sure you get what your product is supposed to be. And you have to have somebody. I wouldn't buy for anybody unless they can back it up. If they can't back it up, don't buy from them. All right, gotta go, and God bless.